Hey there, it's Chrissy. Houston, I'm a VSG patient. I had my surgery here in Houston on December 21st, 2016. I am 51 years old. I'm 5'4". I weighed 220 on my first day of the liquid diet and 213 on my surgery date. Today at week 10, I'm at 196, which is 24 pounds lost altogether and 17 pounds lost since surgery. So I had a big stall there. If you look down in the, click the arrow and look down, you'll see my weight loss progression. And I did have a good stall over from 202 to 200, probably 5 weeks. I can't remember now, but it's right down there. But it did eat up a lot of my lost time. So I'm hoping that now I'm on a steady decline since then. So I travel for work, and that does impede my progress sometimes based on what I'm eating and drinking and if I'm exercising. But I have been losing lately without much exercise because I have been traveling a lot. So that's, at least that's good to know that it'll still come off at like 1.5 to 2 pounds a week without exercise. But I still need to get in there and tone up. I'm still kind of jiggly. So I just want to update you guys for week 10. I'm definitely not the poster child for the best surgery patient. You know, you think you're going to follow all the rules and do everything right, and you don't. Pressure, you know, other things come up, things like that. So even some days when I drink, I still try to keep it with under 1,000 calories if I have a glass of wine. And so I'm definitely not the one to look to for the way to do it right, because I've broken almost all the rules, but it hasn't hurt me too bad. It might have kept me in the stall longer than I should have been, but I do need to start exercising, so I'm gonna do that this weekend. I had been doing it pretty good for a while, but then a big work trip came up and kind of threw everything into a spin, and so it's time to get back on the horse or the bike, whatever it is. So I'm noticing I'm grinding my teeth a lot during the day, and I never used to do that during the day. My dentist would tell me every once in a while that he could tell that I did it at night maybe. But when I went to the dentist a couple of days ago, and I told her, the lady who cleans my teeth, I told her that I could feel it, and she goes, that definitely means you're probably grinding at night too. She goes, unless it hurts, you can do a bite guard, but 9 times out of 10 they don't really help. And so I'm gonna wait and see, because I'm wondering if it's related somehow to stress eating and stressing out, because I'm not having a Diet Coke, and I'm not having snacks during the day and chips and carbs and stuff. I'm really trying to keep on the healthier diet, and so I'm wondering if what I used to use as a pressure release before surgery, I used to use food as a pressure release or a stress reliever before surgery, or Diet Coke or whatever it was, and now I'm not doing that anymore. And so I'm wondering if now this is it, grinding my teeth, because I feel myself clenching. Even driving somewhere, I feel myself clenching. So I don't know if that's taken the place of what I used to eat and drink and all the stuff I used to do to distract myself. And now I find myself clenching my teeth, even when I'm not like freaked out or anything, just driving to work or driving home or driving to the store or driving to the airport or so, wherever it is. I'm catching myself doing that. Even at home, just sitting there, I catch myself doing it. And I am starting to get some pain. It's probably just pressure pain, but I am starting to get some pain, so I gotta figure this out. So I may go back and get a bite guard, just because I don't want to have these big teeth problems. Because I bite down and it almost feels weird. It almost feels like a rubbery sensation on my back molars, and so I don't know what that is. So it's really kind of bugging me, but I need to stop grinding. So I'm going to kind of look at that, because I'm wondering, like I said, if, now that I don't have all those vices, Diet Coke, food, everything, I'm wondering if I'm starting to grind my teeth because I don't have like a release. So I'll start looking at that. But I think it's all, I was talking a couple of weeks ago about food reward, and I think overthinking it, I'm thinking it over these past few weeks. I'm kind of wondering if it has to do with procrastination. something I don't want to do, something I'm stressed about, something that doesn't make me happy, and I don't want to do it, and I'll eat to postpone it, or to get away from it, or talk myself out of it, or eat until something else comes up, that I can do that instead. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. So, I mean, I've got a busy job and a busy life. There's lots of stuff to do, but I definitely will procrastinate on stuff I don't want to do. I think, that's pretty normal, but I'm wondering if, because I'm procrastinating and I'm still not doing it, if that's stressing me out, and that's why I'm grinding my teeth. And so I'm wondering if instead of reward food, it's some sort of stress eating / procrastination food instead. Instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or doing what needs to be done, maybe. It's not making any sense between the stressed out teeth and everything, because I don't feel hungry that often. I do for the mornings. I don't know why I feel hungry in the morning, but I always do in the morning. And then towards lunch, I definitely will have like a hunger pain, or something. Not like desperately crazy, but I mean, I feel it. I feel a hunger pain. And so I don't really have a hunger pain at night, but I'll eat anyway to get the calories in. And then maybe something I just want to eat or drink, have a glass of wine. But it hasn't seemed to slow my weight loss. And so I know that I do need to watch the alcohol intake, because they do say, it can be transference to that. So, but I've always kind of had a glass of wine at night, so I don't really know that it's transference, or if it's just that I don't want to change that part of my life. It seems like this surgery changes so many things. I mean, unexpected things about your life. It changes your relationship with food completely. And so the stuff that you used to work out while you were eating, or the break you used to give yourself while you were eating, or whatever it was that was associated with food, social, whatever it was, is not there anymore, because the eating part of your life is so short compared to how it used to be. I mean, eating we would go out to dinner and we'd spend 2 hours, eating and drinking and socializing and do all that stuff. And now that's gone. That is gone for me. Because my husband and I just don't do that anymore. We'll go out now, we'll share something. We won't drink that much. Mostly because we're saving up for, try to pay some bills off. But the other side of it is we're just not drinking that much anymore, as much as we used to anyway, because he's trying to lose weight too. So it's just weird how it's all playing out. But it may not be food reward. It may be food as a stress reliever, and it's just all kind of couched together under, that was my vice. That was my place I went when I needed a break from everything, or I wanted a break from everything, or I felt like I deserved a break from everything. It was my safe place. Eating was my safe place, and now that's kind of gone. So I eat a little bit. I had a salad. I stopped at Chick-fil-A on the way into work today and had a salad for lunch. I had yogurt for breakfast. I mean, no pomp and circumstance anymore. This is just, it's 5 minutes to, it doesn't take me that long to eat. And so it's 5 minutes, and then I'm like, oh, I can't eat anymore. Throw it away, get back to work. And so that little break in your day that you used to reserve to eat, and I guess, to relieve yourself and to kind of give yourself a break from whatever it is that you were stressed about or worried about or procrastinating, is gone. So that little shelter that you had away from life, or away from things that you didn't want to do, or that were hard, or that worried you, is gone. And so I think that's what it is. I think I just had some kind of shelter in eating that just made me feel like I was protected in that minute, or in that hour where we would eat. I mean, I felt protected. Like I didn't have, this is the one time while I'm eating is the time I don't have to worry about all this bullshit going on, and now that time is gone, and it's, the problems have time to come in. The things that you're trying to avoid before, you just don't You have no protection from them because you haven't developed those skills on how to get protection from your problems and get protection from things that you have to do. So I got to work on those skills and give myself some other way to give myself a brain break or a body break or just a moment to myself. I guess I just haven't worked out how to take care of myself in other ways besides giving yourself a break under the guise of eating, under that time that you would spend eating. So I think I'm getting to the bottom of it. I'm gonna keep thinking about it. I haven't gotten the counselor yet, but I still need to do that. It's just like, one more thing to do. But everybody's busy. You do what's most important in the moment that you have. So, but I will probably start doing a little research this weekend. Nothing but fun here, folks. And the good part is, smaller jeans, smaller face, I mean, people can definitely tell I've lost 24 pounds overall. So 25 pounds, that's over 10% of my body weight. So that's a lot, on a 220 pound frame. 25 pounds is a lot. So this morning is Friday. My weigh-in date is Wednesday. When I weighed in, I was 196.3 or 0.5. It's in the thing. I put it in there. But woke up this morning on a Wednesday. It wasn't my weigh day, but I went ahead and weighed this morning, and I was 194.9 or 194.9. So going down still. So hoping to lose another pound by Wednesday, my next weigh-in day. So I am going to do some running this weekend and see if that can give me a safe place. It doesn't seem like it will because it's not something I want to do. And even when I was younger and I used to run 3 miles a day when I was in my 20s, it was because I wanted to be skinny. It wasn't because I enjoyed it. It wasn't because it was a moment when I had a moment to myself. It was only because I wanted to be thin. And it worked. I lost the weight along with crazy starvation diets and weird cabbage soups and all that crap that we used to do back then. But it's just not I gotta figure out what's my safe place. So, and hopefully it will have a carrot or a celery stick in it. Who knows? We'll see. I'll talk to you later. Bye.